Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited. Today is Vlogmas day 21, and as you can tell from the title of the video, I will be doing the glue-in flip over. I'm using curly hair. I think this was just some regular beauty supply store hair, but the curl pattern is so pretty. It's so cute. So let's hop right into what I'm doing in the video. So I am parting out the front of her hair. I feel like the parting in the front is important because you don't want to leave too much out, but you also don't want to leave too little out. The reason why I don't want to leave too much out is because obviously she's natural, so that would leave room for more damage. But I mean, it also is healthy in the kind of way because she's not curling her hair every single day. Only, like, most likely she's a teenager, so most likely when she goes to school. So after I get my part okay and I make sure everything looks good, I start braiding down her hair. Now, most shops you'll go to, they'll probably slap like 3 or 4 big braids in your hair, and then they'll put the glue protecting down, and then they'll just start gluing the tracks in. But I'm very old school. I like putting as many braids as possible, so that way, one, it's super flat, and two, the bottom part of the hair isn't like puffing and sticking up after a while. I cannot stand when I see people just slap 2 braids in their head and then slap the wig cap on, the wig protecting, and then start gluing tracks down. That's a big no-no for me. And also, this is much healthier for her hair to like grow back the more braids she has. I'm not that great of a braider. I really don't like braiding down hair. That's why I don't do hair at all anymore. But I don't mind if, someone gets their hair done every once in a while. I don't mind doing the whole glue down process. I did go ahead and crochet the braid, the end of the braid into her braids, because the last time I did her hair, which if you scroll down a few videos ago, it was a half up, half down, and she said no glue got through, so everything was fine. So I just went ahead and crocheted it. After that, I greased her scalp with some Duo, and then as you can see right here, I am putting on her wig cap and cutting out the ears. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting on the glue protectant. This, in my opinion, is the most important part. But yeah, this is the most important part, y'all. Somebody was knocking at my door. I kind of got interrupted. But yeah, so this is the most important part because this protects the hair from getting glue on it. And it creates that barrier between the hair and the hair glue. That's why I make sure I use a lot, especially on her because she's a teenager and I don't want to ruin her hair in any way, shape, or form. So I make sure I put more than enough on there. Then I set her under the dryer for about 35 to 45 minutes. Now I'm starting the glue-in process. I made sure I did these as close as possible. Also keeping in mind that this was like beauty supply hair, so I made sure to start up a little bit more. So as you can see, I'm going ear to ear. I went a little bit past her ear, not too crazy. I measured the track out, cut it, glued it down, and then I blow dried it. I did this exact same steps for all the tracks, like every single track. I'm not going to go through the whole glue down, glue, and then blow drying process on camera, but I did the same thing for every single track, and I swung it all the way around until I got to the top. I kept this same pattern for the first 2 bundles of hair. As you can see here, I'm just coming down off of the first bundle. I'm still swinging. This creates that flip over effect that people like to see. This is actually the last track right here from the first bundle. But if you swing in the tracks all the way around, but you're keeping them as close as possible, as you can see right here, there's no like way it's gonna look crazy like that. So the closer I get to the top, I know that sooner or later I will have to start cutting the cap. And so I just went ahead and cut the cap. I mean, I put enough glue protectant on there, so it'll be fine. I had got some glue protectant in her hair, so I just took some water, rubbed it in her hair, and then it came out. It's just that simple. This glue protectant is amazing. All you have to do is wet your hair, put some conditioner on it, and then all of the tracks just slip right out of your head. It literally protects your natural hair from every single piece of glue that's going to be in her head. So the closer I get to the top, the more I start shortening the way I'm swinging it. So as you can see, I'm not going all the way to the top of her head. I'm just swinging it like piece. It's so hard to explain, but I'm not going from the top all the way to the next top. So yeah, somebody was knocking again and the dog started going crazy. So as you can see, I had to move the camera a little bit, just angle her head a little bit differently so you can see that I'm not really going all the way to the top. I'm kind of like swooping it and bringing it down a little bit because I had to make sure I had enough room to start making a loop like this right here, more like a less wider U, because that's basically all I'm doing was an oval, and then I go to a U, like half of an oval, and then I go to a U. But I had to make sure that I had room to make the top as small as possible. I noticed that when the tracks are longer, when the tracks that, you know, go in the final pieces are longer, it makes the front of the hair looks funny. And when I did this method, it looks a lot better. Like the closing piece right here is much smaller, and you don't see it as much when you start doing the flip over method. Now I'm just using some heat protecting because I'm trying to get her hair a little bit straighter in the front. And then I'm gonna go in and blow dry it just a little bit. I didn't really do too much. I just blow dried it enough to where it looks a little bit more straight. Then I use some Wow for frizz and some hair oil, and then I'm gonna go in with my hot comb because I'm trying to get her hair straight, to curl it and or wand curl it just a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hot comb her hair. I had it on maybe the second or third notch from the top. Not really nothing crazy. Flat irons on low heat, of course. Just flat iron her hair. That's me blowing it. That's the smoke. It's not coming from her hair. It's not dirty or anything. So I just included a few clips of me curling her hair. I didn't really include a lot. And of course, I used my Sebastian Shaper Hair Plus to spray to curl her hair. I just put 3 curls on camera. But yeah, I just needed it curly enough so that way it blends in at the top when I start doing the flip. Y'all, this is where I couldn't figure out if I liked the hairstyle or not. I was like, dang, do I like this? Like, I created this. I did this. Do I like it or not? But once I started like laying her baby hairs and doing all of that, you know, the good part, I actually did like it in the end. So yeah, this is just me testing the waters out, see if I like it. And I ended up liking it. I was just, you know, I don't know. See, that's me checking to see if I like it or not. I was just being picky. It was like certain things I wanted, and this was the side that she wanted it on. So yeah, now that I have it like positioned how I want to, I'm just combing the hair back because I'm about to gel the front down, of course, and then give her like the 2 baby hairs that I know how to do, which I'm sure she, you know, fixed it after I left because I don't know how to do baby hairs at all. So I took my red hair wax, this same hair wax that I use on my hair, and I'm just gelling her hair back, y'all. This has no residue. It doesn't cause any like breakage or anything like that on your hair. It's the absolute perfect edge control to use if you're trying to what is it called, just get that slick hair. So yeah, I'm just using my edge brush to comb side to like comb it back, and then I'm brushing it back just a little bit because I don't want to brush out too many of her curls. I mean, the curls were still there. It was just on the tips. So yeah, after I do that, I'm just checking to see if I still like it, and I did. I loved it. So after that, y'all, I'm gonna go in with my spritz and just put a little bit on my hand and start spritzing like the top of her hair down because I just want to make sure it lasts. This is her Christmas hairstyle. I'm pretty sure she knows how to gel it down and all that stuff afterwards. So yeah, I just put some spritz on there just to make sure everything is good, and then I use my Eben as always. This combination, this hair wax, my spritz, and this Eben black bottle, absolutely chef's kiss. It does not leave any black residue, any white residue or anything like that. It doesn't cause your hair to get flaky and or fall out. It's perfect. So I just wrapped her hair, and then she dried it, and after that I took it off. Yeah, this was the final product. She really loved it. I was texting my sister Lily, and she was like, girl, she is like really feeling herself. It is so pretty. I feel like it's age appropriate, and it's like the perfect length. Her mama didn't get it too long, too short. So yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.